Sup everyone, welcome to, I think it's War 7 against NEWN, where we shit the bed, play terribly. Actually, we don't play too bad until the final thing, where I decide that I don't want to get to a high streak. We've already lost, the war is over, we're approaching War 8, but here we are. We've got Jessica Drew, Jean Grey and Lumatrix, which we will come to the idea of that a bit later. I did have a free spot, and we were discussing counters for my fourth fight. I only had 4 fights this war. We took path 2 into path 5, and that was it. So, yeah, we're gonna, as I said, when we get to Destroyer, we will talk about it. For now, we start off at Korg, node 2. It's a bit of a nothing node for him, and this is going to be a very easy fight with Jean Grey. I've already forgotten what the node is. Oh yeah, it's all sort of tailored around Mystic Champs. It's really just nothing for Korg. And Jean is going to make it very, very easy. Whilst her force field is up, she can passive stun, and also ignores thorn damage. So as long as I don't get hit by an L1, which I managed to not do today for once, it's a very easy fight. Also, Korg purifying her neuroshocks plays into Jean's kit, which is nice. The plan is going to be throw a couple of L1s, throw an L2, and finish off the big thorny bastard. Just waiting for him to throw a special. Of course, we wait for rock thorns to come back. Some clean dexing there. Did I throw an L1? I can't even remember. But this L2 wipes him off the face of the earth. Very easy. And we come to Mojo here on node 11, where you need to be a little bit careful. For once I've taken this fight where a champ actually benefits from the node, and the Amplify passive will affect his power gain. The plan here for Spider-Woman is to start with Power Start 1, and we're going to respect the strike counter to get to 2 bars, nuke L2, and then fire a couple of L1s to finish him off. And I will take some degen damage, but Mojo should die long before that becomes a problem. Ideally, I don't let any of my strike counters get to 0, because he'll get amplified like he has there. 1 isn't going to hurt. I'm kind of ignoring the route there, because there's too many things to concentrate on, and to be honest, if I'm rooted, it's not an issue. And he's done. Very easy fight. And we come back for another Jean fight where we've got Killmonger on node, I don't even know what it is. The first part of section 2 and path 5. And this is another Jean Grey fight, as I said. Killmonger here is going to gain lots of extra power because of the debuffs, and that's fine. We'll just be careful of it. Need to ideally go for a couple of light intercepts here and there to remove the protection, and we can nuke him down. Ideally he throws L2s rather than L1s. Again, I'm not taking reverb damage as long as I have my force field up. And I do get caught there. That removes all of my force field and a decent chunk of my health. That's okay. I can't miss while faltered, while neuroshocks are on. No real harm done. And we're coming to the end of the fight here. And he is kaput. Now, as I said, I had a free slot for Destroyer, The obvious choice is normally Kate. I wanted someone a little less squishy, just in case I make a mistake. And then we're thinking about other champs. I thought about Photon, but I'm not going to have a ramp, which isn't the end of the world anyway. Then I thought about Prowler, and I'd use Forta to get my free intercepts. And then someone mentioned Lumatrix, and I thought, yeah, this will be fun. Lumatrix is very fun to use. The issue I have with Lumatrix is that I don't have a small 6-star version, and therefore it's actually difficult to get meaningful duels off. I did a bunch of very short duels with this one just to test the interactions, and on the whole it's very good. As you can see, while invisible, it's very easy to get my intercepts. Haven't taken any damage yet. He throws an L1. What I found during the fight is I was focusing on sort of playing around with my heavy and watching my invisible and sort of baiting him into me so that I can evade and whatever. And what I was forgetting to do is hold block to push him to 2 bars and stop him throwing L1s. Now he's thrown 2 L1s, and I don't actually think I meant to throw the L1 there. So far we're okay. We dex the L2, and he throws this third L1 hard into my block, and now has this stupid power gain, which I can't do anything about. I've already lost my vulnerability, not that that's going to do anything. L2, unfortunately, his protection was up, and we're done. This is going to kill me. The L3 itself doesn't kill me, but the degens afterwards ruin me. And yeah, that puts me at 2 deaths for the season. Really annoying, because, you know, I should have just stuck with the simple thing to start with. I kind of had my own choice, but whatever. Anyway, we're going to go back in. Invulnerability is still active. And we're going to just try and do that again, knowing that I just won't die this time. I don't think I bothered going for the heavies this time. I was just trying to play it simple, go for basic hits only. Yeah, I'm just playing very basic now. I'm not really using Lumatrix's kit at all now. Just going to bait the L2. And play through protection. 1 L1 isn't going to hurt. And he's done. Really fucking annoying. End of my war. The end of our war. We weren't great. NEWN weren't great either, to be honest. But yeah, they got the win. GG's to them. Congrats on pretty much War Champ already as well, as they are storming this season. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye!